Welcome to my YouTube channel, Mobile Hub, where we dive deep into the world of smartphones, analyzing everything from design and performance to cameras and long-term usability. Today, I have something very exciting lined up for you. We're going to be taking a complete, in-depth look at the brand new Realme GT 7 Pro. This phone is Realme's boldest step yet in the premium flagship space. And it's not just about offering high-end specifications at a lower price. It's about challenging the giants of the industry and proving that Realme is ready to compete with the best of the best. Now, Realme has always been known for striking the perfect balance between performance and affordability. But with the GT 7 Pro, the brand is aiming higher, and you can feel it from the very first moment you pick up the device. So, in this detailed review, we're going to break it all down: its design, display, performance, software experience, cameras, battery, charging, audio quality, and of course, whether it's worth your money compared to the competition. Let's kick things off by talking about the design. The Realme GT 7 Pro is built like a true flagship. It features a premium glass and metal construction that instantly feels solid in the hand. The curved edges make it comfortable to hold, and the slim profile ensures that even though it's packing a lot of power inside, it doesn't feel bulky or heavy. One of the standout design elements is the camera module at the back. Realme has gone for a bold, futuristic look, and it definitely catches your eye. It feels modern, refined, and unlike some phones that look repetitive, this one carries its own identity. Another nice touch is the finish on the back panel. Depending on which color variant you go for, you'll either get a smooth matte texture that resists fingerprints or a glossy glass finish that screams luxury. Personally, I find the matte version more practical, but either way, this phone looks stunning under bright lights and has the kind of aesthetic that makes it look far more expensive than it actually is. Moving on to the display. This is where Realme has really stepped up its game. The GT 7 Pro features a 6.78-inch AMOLED panel with Quad HD Plus resolution and a 144Hz refresh rate. And let me tell you, this screen is a joy to use. Whether you're watching Netflix, scrolling through Instagram, or playing high-end games, everything looks smooth, vibrant, and immersive. The color accuracy is top-notch, blacks are deep, and the peak brightness ensures excellent outdoor visibility even under direct sunlight. The high refresh rate makes a huge difference in daily usage. Scrolling feels buttery smooth, transitions are fluid, and when you combine it with the powerful hardware inside, it creates a truly flagship-level experience. Realme has also included LTPO 3.0 technology, meaning the refresh rate can dynamically shift between 1 Hz and 144 Hz, depending on what you're doing, which helps with battery efficiency. But what about the performance? Well, this is where the GT 7 Pro flexes its muscles. It's powered by Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chipset, paired with up to 16 GB of LPDDR5X RAM and up to 1 TB of UFS 4.0 storage. That's top-of-the-line hardware, and it shows in real-world use. Apps open instantly. Multitasking is seamless, and there is virtually no lag anywhere. For gamers, this phone is an absolute beast. Games like Genshin Impact, PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty, and Asphalt 9 run at the highest settings without breaking a sweat. The phone also stays impressively cool thanks to Realme's advanced cooling system, which uses vapor chamber technology to manage heat effectively. This ensures that even during long gaming sessions, the phone remains comfortable to hold and performance doesn't throttle. And it's not just raw power, it's about efficiency too. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 is built on a cutting-edge process that delivers higher performance while consuming less power. Combine that with Realme's software optimizations, and you get a device that doesn't just feel fast today, but will continue to feel fast even after a couple of years. Speaking of software, the GT 7 Pro runs on Realme UI 6.0 based on Android 15 right out of the box. Now Realme UI has matured a lot over the years. It used to be a little too heavy and filled with unnecessary apps, but Realme has listened to feedback and made meaningful improvements. The interface feels smooth, clean, and highly customizable. You still get the usual Realme features like customizable, always on display, dynamic wallpapers, and enhanced privacy controls. But now, it all feels more polished and less cluttered. Another highlight is Realme's promise of long-term updates. With the GT 7 Pro, Realme is committing to 4 years of major Android updates and 5 years of security patches. That's on par with what Samsung and Google are offering, which is a huge step forward for Realme and definitely adds more value to this phone. Now, let's talk about cameras, because this is an area where Realme has been improving steadily, and with the GT 7 Pro, they've gone all in. On the back, you get a triple camera setup featuring a 50-megapixel main sensor with OIS, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, and a 64-megapixel telephoto periscope lens with 3x optical zoom and up to 100x digital zoom. On the front, you've got a 32-megapixel selfie camera. In real-world use, the main camera delivers sharp, detailed, and vibrant shots. The OIS ensures that images are stable and low-light photography is improved dramatically. Night shots come out with excellent clarity and minimal noise. Thanks to the dedicated night mode and computational photography improvements, the ULT sensor captures a lot of detail with very little distortion around the edges, making it great for landscapes and group shots. The periscope telephoto lens is impressive as well, delivering clear results even at higher zoom levels. For video recording, the GT7 Pro supports up to 8000 at 30 EFPs and 4000 at 120 EFPs, along with advanced stabilization features. Videos look crisp, dynamic range is handled well, and the microphone setup captures sound clearly. For vloggers and content creators, this phone is definitely a reliable tool. The selfie camera, too, deserves praise. It produces natural-looking selfies with good skin tones, and the portrait mode is excellent at separating the subject from the background. Whether you're taking photos for social media or making video calls, the front camera delivers consistently. Good results. Now, no smartphone review is complete without discussing battery life. The Realme GT7 Pro comes with a 5500 mAh battery, and thanks to the power efficiency of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 and LTPO display, it easily lasts a full day and a half with moderate to heavy usage. Even if you're a power user who plays games, watches videos, and uses social media throughout the day, you'll still get through the day without reaching for the charger. And when you do need to charge, Realme's insane 150W SuperVOOC fast charging comes into play. It can charge the phone from 0 to 50% in just about 10 minutes and to 100% in under 25 minutes. That's ridiculously fast and easily one of the best in the industry. On top of that, Realme has included 50 West wireless charging and even 10 West reverse wireless charging, so you can top up your accessories like earbuds or even help out a friend's phone in an emergency. Audio quality is another strong point. The stereo speakers on the GT7 Pro are loud, clear, and balanced. Whether you're watching movies, playing games, or listening to music, you get an immersive audio experience. Dolby Atmos support enhances spatial audio, and combined with the vibrant display, it makes for an excellent media consumption device. In terms of connectivity, you get 5G support, Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, NFC, and an in-display fingerprint scanner that is both fast and accurate. Realme has checked all the boxes when it comes to modern connectivity standards. So, with all of that said, the big question is, should you buy the Realme GT7 Pro? Well, if you're looking for a smartphone that combines top-tier performance, an incredible display, versatile cameras, and super fast charging, all at a price that undercuts the competition, then yes, this phone is absolutely worth considering. The Realme GT7 Pro isn't just a phone, it's a statement from Realme. It tells us that they are no longer content with being just the affordable alternative. They want to compete directly with Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra, Apple's iPhone 17 Pro Max, and Google's Pixel 10 Pro XL, and in many ways, the GT7 Pro holds its ground impressively well. Of course, no phone is perfect. Some people might prefer a cleaner software experience, like you'd get on a Pixel. Others may want the ecosystem advantages that come with Apple devices. And yes, Realme still has work to do in building that kind of ecosystem. But if you're purely looking at the device itself, the hardware, the features, the performance, it's hard to argue against what Realme has delivered here. So that's my in-depth review of the Realme GT7 Pro. What do you guys think? Does this phone have what it takes to be your next daily driver? Would you pick this over a Samsung, Apple, or Google flagship? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. And if you enjoyed this detailed breakdown and want to see more in-depth reviews like this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Mobile Hub, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Your support means a lot and keeps me motivated to bring you the best tech content. Thank you so much for watching. This is Mobile Hub, and I'll see you in the next one.